Welcome back. If you've ever stepped onto a plane and wondered what really goes on behind those perfectly practiced smiles and polite greetings, you're in the right place. Today, we're taking you behind the scenes of air travel to reveal the untold truths of life at 35,000 feet. Have you ever caught a flight attendant's eye and wondered what they're really thinking as they welcome you aboard? Beneath those friendly faces, there's a whole world of thoughts, challenges, and yes, pet peeves that most passengers never notice. Today, we're spilling the in-flight tea on 12 things flight attendants secretly hate and wish every traveler knew. From the moment you step onto the plane to the final announcement before landing, there are countless little things that can make or break their day. From oversized carry-ons that just won't fit in the overhead bins, to passengers who tune out during crucial safety demonstrations, we're breaking down the habits and behaviors that drive flight attendants crazy, and sharing tips on how you can make their jobs a little easier and your flight a lot smoother. So, fasten your seatbelts, stow your tray tables, and get ready to discover the secrets in the sky. Let's dive into the fascinating world of flight attendants and learn how you can be the passenger they secretly hope for. Let's start with something almost everyone is guilty of, ignoring the safety instructions at the beginning of a flight. You know the drill. The flight attendants stand at the front, demonstrating how to fasten your seatbelt, pointing out the exits, and showing you how to use the oxygen mask. Meanwhile, most passengers are scrolling through their phones, chatting with seatmates, or just staring out the window, barely glancing up. It's become such a routine part of flying that many people treat it like background noise. But here's the thing, those safety demonstrations aren't just a formality, they're actually packed with information that could be vital in an emergency. Flight attendants are trained to spot who's paying attention, and they notice when people are tuned out. They're not just there to serve drinks, their main job is to keep you safe. And the safety demo is a big part of that. If you zone out or ignore the instructions, you might miss details that could make all the difference if something goes wrong. In a real emergency, knowing where the nearest exit is, how to use your life vest, or how to operate your seatbelt quickly can save precious seconds. Plus, when passengers aren't paying attention, it slows down the crew's ability to help everyone, which can be critical in a crisis. So next time you're on a plane, try to give the safety demo your full attention, even if you've heard it 100 times before. You might pick up a new tip, or just refresh your memory on something important. It only takes a few minutes, and it could make all the difference when it matters most. Let's talk oversized carry-ons. We've all seen it, travelers rolling up to the gate with bags that look like they're packed for a month-long expedition. Not a weekend getaway. Maybe you've even tried to sneak a slightly too big bag on board yourself, hoping no one would notice. But, here's the thing. Those extra inches really do matter. Squeezing giant bags into overhead bins slows boarding and creates chaos. Plus, it's a safety hazard if bins can't close. When everyone tries to cram in oversized luggage, it leads to delays, frustrated passengers, and stressed-out flight attendants. Sometimes bins won't shut, and bags have to be checked at the last minute, causing even more confusion and slowing down the entire boarding process for everyone on the plane. Stick to size limits and pack smart. It helps everyone get in the air faster and keeps things safe. Take a moment to measure your bag before you leave home, and try to pack only what you really need. Not only will you breeze through boarding, but you'll also avoid the hassle of having to check your bag at the gate or rearrange your belongings in front of a crowd. Trust me, flight attendants will appreciate it. When you follow the rules, you make their jobs easier and help create a smoother, more pleasant experience for everyone on board. So next time you fly, be a carry-on hero. Your fellow travelers and the crew will thank you. Ever hit the call button for something minor? Flight attendants notice. The button's for urgent needs. Using it for snacks or photos interrupts their workflow. Save non-urgent requests for when they're in the aisle. A little patience goes a long way. Not listening to boarding announcements? It's a huge headache for the crew. Missing your row or instructions slows everything down and creates confusion. Tuning in keeps things moving and shows respect for the team working to get you in the air. Next time, listen up. It makes a difference. Leaving trash behind is more than messy. It's a safety issue. Loose items can block aisles or exits, and extra cleanup means less time for service. Hold on to your trash until the crew comes by. A little effort keeps the cabin clean and the crew happy. Rudeness is a top pet peeve for flight attendants. They're there for your safety and comfort, not to be ignored or snapped at. A smile or simple hello sets a positive tone and can make your journey smoother. Remember, kindness at 35,000 feet goes a long way. When turbulence hits and the seatbelt sign is on, that's not the time for requests. Flight attendants need to stay safe too, so hold off until things smooth out. They'll get back to you as soon as it's safe, and they'll appreciate your patience. Jumping up before the seatbelt sign goes off? It's a safety risk and drives flight attendants nuts. Wait for the all clear before standing. Patience keeps everyone safe. It's the simplest way to help the crew and avoid accidents. Hogging overhead bins with extra bags or coats causes delays and frustration. Stick to one bag in the bin and keep extras under your seat. Sharing space makes boarding smoother for everyone. Ignoring the seatbelt sign isn't just rebellious, it's dangerous. Flight attendants have seen injuries from people walking around when they shouldn't. Stay buckled up and trust the crew. They know what's best for your safety. Bringing strong-smelling food on board? Flight attendants secretly hate it. Odors linger and can bother other passengers or trigger allergies. Stick to mild snacks and keep the cabin pleasant for everyone. The simplest secret? Saying please and thank you. Politeness makes a huge difference and encourages the crew to go the extra mile. Good manners never go out of style. Use them and you'll brighten someone's day. That's 12 secrets flight attendants wish you knew. If you learned something new, hit like and subscribe for more travel tips. Even small gestures make a big difference for the crew and your fellow passengers. Thanks for watching. Safe travels and happy flying.